Up here for poker nerve back. Heads up, top left. Our opponent's down to M15 now, so that's good. We can assert a lot of pressure. Even just a small C bet, you know, then a turn fire is definitely puts them under pressure. 8, 9, 9, 3. I just keep firing small here. Probably going to fire on a 6 or 10, maybe a jack. Maybe we don't have a flush draw or something we can shove. Just is definitely on the aggressive side. As we've seen last part, he was pretty stab happy, which we benefited from with some check raises. Probably have a value here if the turn checks through. Kind of a close one here. Guess you might bluff with some Queen X, some Ace X. You could just have, you know, some 2 pair of flush at some percentage of the time, but you just had 6-10 with a 10 of spades, so definitely a very fishy turn, but I mean, starting to show his fishy colors, I think. King 10 here, top pair against cutoff. I think I would just call. He's been 3-betting just enough now that I think a hand like 8-10 is a nice hand to limp in. I think I will check the King 10 again here. Just give him a chance to bluff us, try and bluff us off an 8. You know, if he's got some ace highs, he might fire. He might even try and value bet a queen sometimes. But I do think just calling is probably better. Yeah, just had ace high. Do we want to barrel with 8-10? Probably leaning towards a check. I don't think he's folding a pair. 8. Ah, man. Pretty annoying. Hope he just doesn't have king high. He might just have king high or something like that. Be pretty annoying. Feels like he's just got a 5. 3-4 gets there. Well, I think I'm going to fold the ace-10 here. It's pretty close though. Ace-jack I'll probably call. Just because we do block a lot of draws he might have, I'm going to fold there. Yeah, I think M16 is just slightly too deep to get the ace-10 in, but I do feel like he's just being a bit of a maniac on the button. Nice hand to call with, 10-jack. Not the best of flops. Guy's just limp, so I think I'll just go ahead and ISO him small. Do want to try and get it heads up. At the same time, I don't want to make it too massive. I think I just check when it goes call, call. Damn, it's so hard to win these all-ins. So if 10-jack, I think we can actually check raise here. Very interesting turn. I think given his tendency to over c-bet, I think I'm going to fire again. Like he could bet the flop call with a 4, you know, because he just doesn't seem to ever check. Could have like 5-6. Could have maybe 3-5 with a spade. He could have like 7-8, as well as of course of some draws. Obviously now we just have an easy fold, so it's not really too concerning. If he had have just called, I'd probably shove on a lot of like river high cards. But probably not low cards. And if it had have come a flush, I mean, that would have been pretty tricky. I don't know what I would have done on a flush card. If I would have value bet or check called, it would have been really close. I think I might have actually, if it was an ace or queen, I think I would have valued. I think I would have gone for value. Speaking of value, we have top set. I might check jam here. It's a little bit funky, but he's been isolating so much versus the limp. Probably okay. Pretty bad board, but I mean his range is still top. It's still bottom 80%. So I think I'm just going to raise here with this hand. It's a little bit risky 4-way that someone's going to have a straight, but we need a lot of protection. We delete that as well. I think just checking is probably okay on the turn. I think it's kind of close. He's going to have some 9x. He's going to have some flushes, obviously. Are you serious? I don't think he's going to bet with his 9x, so pretty close here. We could maybe value. He did just have the 9x. Be a pretty thin value, but I don't mind it. So this guy's got 8-9. Do block that though. He's gonna actually have some jack X or 10x. He might have like 9-10 with a spade. I think I'm just gonna bet about this much. This also gives him a little bit of room if he wants to try anything crazy. I will try and 3-bet this guy again. I'm not gonna love it. You could have occasionally a slow played like king high flush or oh, he jams again. It's so annoying. Just had a 10. Maybe could have gone a little bit larger. I felt like if I went too large, he was going to be able to fold the 10 though. This guy's been limping quite a lot. So, and we have raised a few of his limps. We've 2-bet a couple of his limps recently. So I do think he's going to start to potentially throw a little bit of, like, a few traps in there. Like, you know, kings and whatever. With this hand here, we've been check raising him a lot. So again, I'm just going to play it hard for value. We just have the best hands so often. It's a little bit annoying if he had a 3-bet there. He's been 3-betting a lot. So pocket 2s here. I mean, this guy's just limped off an M4 or 5 stack. I mean, it just seems like he could be trapping, but I mean, I think I'm just going to get it in. It is a bounty. I think I'm going to raise and then just get this one in with ace-7 suited, to be honest. But I think I'd much rather see a shove than just like a raise to like 40k. That would be a bit alarming. A shove, I think you can have all worse aces, some high cards, pairs and stuff. That's what I mean by when I say that. I feel like there's a 3-bet coming. It's the 3rd raise in a row. He doesn't like it. Pretty aggressive. Why couldn't... Oh, he just shoves. That's what I wanted to see last time with the ace-7 suited. We're doing okay, though. I mean, if we can just keep him around 200k till the next level. I think I'm just going to shove ace-4. It's more standard sort of limp call hand. Unless he shoves, obviously. Which he does. He's played okay. That 6-10 was pretty ugly before. His pre-flop game seems okay, but his post-flop game seems pretty horrid. He has got his deal thing checked, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big jump on 888 between second and first. I feel like with the advantage we have, I mean, I think we just have to play. Although, having said that, I don't know how the deal works once it's heads up. Because if it's ICM, like, he's going to get... Yeah, I mean, his stack is so short. I mean, I would just play. We'll just play. Play it out. Play on. Really need to wake up with a hand here. King Jack on ace queen 9. I don't think he's limping in with that many aces. I think I'm just gonna use this hand as a bluff. As a bluff hand. So we have king 4 on the 4, 5, 10. This is pretty close. Unlike the hand on the right where we have the nuts with a flush draw, which is not close at all. I think I will actually check it. I think once he bets turn, I mean, we have to call one now. How can we get a king or a 4? Oh, he hit the 3. Nice. We did get to induce him there. Induce turn bluff. Wow, this guy got there with the 8-9. That's pretty sweet. This guy's raising me up Jack Queen. I think this is actually really close. I mean, it hasn't been raising that much. He's been limping a lot. This hand plays pretty well post. I think I'm just gonna call with it. This is pretty ugly bottom middle here. 3-bet pre called. 34. I will check raise here. We've check raised so much now, he might go with a lot of hands. Not the best of cards. Having said that, I don't think he has that much ace high. I mean, you shouldn't just be calling with a bare ace high on the flop. That'd be pretty whack. We block you know, Jack Queen here, which is one of his main bluffing hands. We don't have a diamond. I think I'm going to fold this combination. And I think top left here, I think I'm actually going to just check, and if he shoves, just call. It is a little bit risky because sometimes he might get there, you know, with a hand like Queen 8. You know, if we let him river a... well, I mean, that's only a gut shot. King 10, where he's got like three kings or... yeah, I mean, he just had the 5-7. It's pretty obvious he had one of those types of fish hands. And he just went for it. So we got them to put it in. How many times did we get them to put it in? Drawing dead. Although he did have a gut shot, right? So, I might actually try. Is this guy? Azor? Well, he's been so tight. I guess I might fold. I was actually thinking about maybe calling. We had that really awkward sort of M8.5 stack where I didn't really want to 3-bet to fold, and I didn't want to shove, and folding felt a bit weak on the button with Jack Queen against hijack. I think I might have just leaning towards just calling. So we got the win there. That's good. That's good. Always nice to get a win. We had a few final tables today. But we've done it the hard way, that's for sure. Let's celebrate with one of these jackpot deals. Which cards do you guys want to take out? I've been trying to work out the pattern. Once I figure out the pattern, it's going to be easy. I'm going to try... I was taking this one and this one. You know what? I'm going to take this one and this one. I never do that. This could be how to get the jackpot. So look at that. I got rid of a deuce and a 6. Come on, high cuts. Straight. Queen. Oh, man. That's a teasing board. 1 star coin for ace high, though. I'll take it. Okay. 3 tables left. Big 162. Still early. Top right. We're doing okay in that 44. Bounty builder. Halfway through, and we've got top 10 stack. And below average, below start stack, bottom middle and party. Been battling away there. So still got work to do in these tournaments, a while to go. So I think I will wrap the stream up there for now, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for tuning in. I think we saw some interesting stuff today. A few of the areas I mentioned that I wanted to sort of focus on with the middle position play, and particularly the blind check raising frequency and general aggression, 3 bets per as well. Not too bad overall. I felt like played okay. Didn't play too bad this session. A few little mistakes, but also played some hands I felt quite optimally. So overall, not too... yeah, overall quite happy. Not too unhappy, I was going to say. So yeah, pretty good session. A little bit of profit. Maybe a little bit more if I can do well in these. And if I do make the final table, I'll fire the stream back up. So I might see you again soon. Otherwise, I'll probably fire things up again tomorrow or the next day. Before I go, let's just finish off with these hands here. We've got the gut shot and the 8s is close. I think we can actually jam ISO here. Let's go for it. Let's get the 8s in. See if we can win a pre-flop all in for once. His club! Oh, I thought we were going to get lucky one time. But we did get the bluff through with a 5 high, so that's good. That's how we do it. That's how we get our chips. Non-showdown winnings. So we don't get them from all-ins pre. So thankfully, we got a lot of non-showdown winnings this session. And it's kept us in good stead. We've done pretty well. So until next time, this has been Aces Out for Poker Nerd. Thanks.